Kate Houlihan from Tanium. Welcome to the first episode of FGS TV for 2024, and it's good to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Your second time.
Second time.
Yeah. So 2023. How'd you find it?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I think the way we closed it out actually with the event with Tanium and some of the FGS customers was a really good way to close off the year and hopefully keep things accelerating into 2024. It's really good, yeah.
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that event. I thought we got a lot from it. I must say, I did set the event up really just for our customers to have a Christmas thing and you pay for it. And you pay for it. But actually, we actually got a lot from it.
We did,
So there was a bonus, wasn't there? Though we did have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Though I did have to shoot off, which was a shame because I think they were all going a bit later than that. So if you had... Oh, I'm going to get a bit dull. Straight into product here. How about that? Yeah,
fine.
That's usually not like me. So with Tanium, you've not been there for that long, have you? 8 months?
Yeah, about that.
About 8 months, okay. So just give us a tiny overview, quick, not too technical,
Yeah.
Just give us a little bit about it, because it's sort of fair that you do, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So my colleague Lorenz did a really good job of doing that kind of in the last video, so I won't kind of regurgitate what he said, but essentially Tanium is an endpoint management solution. We're able to see all of your endpoint devices all across your network, in all your offices and everything, and then it gives us the ability to then manage that. So whether that's patching or vulnerability management, if it's compliance, if it's kind of reporting as to what these endpoints are doing, it kind of goes into all of that level of detail. So we are absolutely kind of thought leaders in this space, and yeah, we've got some really amazing customers that are using it in a really clever and interesting way.
Like who? The ones that you can say.
Which ones can I say?
Ones that you can say, because there must be something on your website or something. So they're not secrets if they're on your website.
Agreed,
so you can tell us, or just tell me.
Yeah, I'll just tell you. I can say it's the ones that are public references. People like Barclays. University of Salford is quite a big public reference. We're making a lot of traction actually within the kind of public sector space with universities and NHS. They're seeing a massive benefit to this kind of endpoint management solutions.
So I'm jumping in before you finish. So what massive benefit would, say, a university get from endpoint management? Because you're teaching me something I do not know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe if we go the NHS route, because obviously most of us have been in a hospital and can kind of understand some of the devices that they've got. You know, whether that be IoT devices, whether that be laptops, iPads,
a scanner.
Potentially a scanner.
Really?
Yes, most of them are IoT now. Tanium will be able to see it. Let's say I work in HR at a hospital. I go with my laptop. You want to make sure that it's secure. You want to make sure that it's got only applications that I say is okay to be on the network. And it's just help managing all of that. So it just helps keep it locked down. You know what it is. You know what it's running. And then also if there is a vulnerability, you're able to kind of remediate that.
Yeah, which I can imagine with the NHS, people just drifting. I'm not saying the NHS isn't amazingly well structured and everything like this, but if it's not, then it can help, kind of, because you're better seeing it from a management side. Okay, fair enough.
So you apply that to corporate organisations, right? You might have offices, all over the world, and they might have. I was on a customer call earlier today, and they blacklist Skype as an example. But a lot of people will have Skype on their laptop, from a personal perspective, but they don't want it on there. So how do we help them manage that and make sure that if it is on there and it's found, we can get it taken off as quickly as possible?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we like that. So, FGS partnership.
Yes.
That'd be, I've got 2 questions in one, which I know's a no-no. I've been told that all your training, don't ask 2 questions. I'm going to anyway, and you can answer both of them. Yeah.
I'll try.
So FGS partnership with Tanium. Also, Tanium in 24.
Yes.
I know they sound as though they don't link, but they are going to link, because I'm going to force a link into it. Yeah. So Tanium 24, what's going on? And actually FGS 24 and the link with you. So what do you expect from both things?
So 24 as a whole then, from Tanium and FGS perspective. The main thing that we're hearing at the moment is automation. How do we kind of keep things going? So with that example that I brought about Skype, is there a way that we can just automate it and therefore I don't have to think about it? I'm freeing up time to go and do all the things.
So if anyone comes on with Skype, it automatically uninstalls it.
As an example, yeah.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
So from an SGS perspective, where that will come in with your customers that you already have, being able to kind of articulate the benefits of Tanium and how it can help, particularly with some of the services that you offer. You know, I know we were talking earlier in the office about some of your clients and some of the software development piece that you're doing. You know, can there be an integration there when it comes to, you know, automatic onboarding of devices?
Right.
Is that something Tanium would be able to help with? So I think there's definitely going to be some more collaboration there that will benefit FGS and Tanium customers moving forward.
Okay. So Tanium, where are they now? Where were they a year ago? This is what's really going for the 2024. Where are they going to be? What's seen? I don't know if you're a public company or not. Not really right. Okay, so you can talk about certain things. Where are they hoping to be in a year's time? And you haven't got to give me figures. You might give me percentages. And things like that, because it's a marketplace. If you're a thought leader and you're right up there, you might not have a direct competitor. You've got competitors to do bits of it, or you know. So where do you see yourself?
Tanium has got a very different, or started off with a very different model to most organisations. Rather than, you know, when new software has kind of come onto the scene, they kind of start with the smaller organisations and then work up to the bigger organisations. Tanium did the opposite. So we took on, you know, a lot of FSI customers, a lot of, you know, military organisations and things like that. Kind of a lot of the big organisations that have got, you know, maybe some of them have got 1 million endpoints. So we kind of started up there. And what we're trying to do now is then go back in to this bit. So that's kind of where I sit within the emerging enterprise market. So people that are...
Which is a different cultural thing, different sell.
Completely different sell.
You're talking to people who might be business owners. Even if they've got 1,000 people, they might be privately owned, etc., etc. Where before you were talking to the Barclays, you were talking to the big military stuff like these aren't. So it's a totally different sell, isn't it?
And that's where we're investing. 100%. You know, what we find with most of our customers is they don't go in and buy the whole shebang, which is what you get with, again, a lot of these larger organisations. So this is about, you know, that emerging enterprise space that we're in is a massive focus for Tanium this year. We're wanting, you know, we've got a proven track record that we're successful and we can do what people need us to do.
How long have you been going?
We had 5 years of pure development when we didn't sell to a customer, and then the past 8 we've been almost trading. So yeah, quite a while. But a lot of these, as I said, these larger customers have been customers for about 8 years.
A long time,
Yeah, so that's kind of where we're going to be focusing this year. A lot of investment into kind of the channel, and then obviously our customers as well, and then that product development piece with the automation.
So one thing you're going to need to do with us is train us properly.
That's fine.
So not on how to actually use the product, but what are the benefits?
100%.
Because your guys, your technical people, will be the ones who will be doing this work. We need to explain to our clients why it would be beneficial for them and their business benefits. And then there's a cost benefit, etc., etc. So we could do that side, but we need to understand it probably a little bit more than we do. Better talk it freely. So that's probably your job.
But that's why we're here to help, right?
Yeah, of course.
Know, I was again in the office earlier talking about, you know, accounts that maybe we could go after together. You know, we can do that. We're here to help you as much as possible. We know the benefit and we see it. And we're talking to people every single day about how it's going to benefit them. So it's just about making sure we can align
it is tough. Getting into new accounts, or however you want to see them, is tough. It will always be tough within any industry. How you know, even if you've got a corner shop, how do you get someone who goes to the other shop coming to yours? It is tough. They're new accounts, and especially if you know, it's really frustrating. Especially if you know that you offer something that others don't, that's really special. If you can't talk to them, then they'll never know. And so it's a real challenge in every industry. So this is where partnering 100%. Is so important. Because you'll have different skill sets than we have, and if we can join the two together and harness it, then it will work, and everybody wins. The customers win, you win, we win, etc., etc.
Absolutely. I think there's been a few things since kind of joining Tanium. You know, apart from that kind of model that we went for big organisations, and now we're trying to work with, you know, that mid-market enterprise space. That's one thing that is obviously very different to a lot of organisations. But the other thing that goes against everything I've ever learned throughout my sales career is find the pain point and then show them how you're going to fix it. What we actually do at Tanium a lot of the time is actually the opposite. We'll go, this is the platform, this is what it does, and then people go, That's a pain point I didn't even realise, because it's so expensive. So it's almost taking that model to go, do you know what? We can fix a lot of problems. Yeah. Let me show you, and then you can tell me which of them is going to be. And you know, that for itself, the product speaks for itself at that point. It sells itself. So it's an exciting time to be at Tanium, but also a great product to be able to work with.
We've got, so with our software products, we've got contracts as a service, so it's contract management. I know that everyone's got that problem. Yeah. People say, "Oh, I've got snow, I've got something else," but it doesn't work for you because you don't really know how to work it. Yeah. But the difficulty is get the people to accept that they've got an issue, because they've got to go above and say, "I need some money, please," and the management say, "Well, don't you do that?" Yeah. And they go, "Yeah, but don't you do it well?" "Yeah, I do it perfectly." "So why do you need it?" "I don't." And you're thinking, and there's a challenge there, because you're convincing someone to spend money and they've got to get someone above them to sign it off, when the management don't even know there's an issue. Exactly. That can be a problem in your market and our market. We do identity management and onboarding, offboarding softwares. That's challenging because people like to think they do it well. Yeah. But it's once you get to the higher level, at the C level, they know they don't do it well. So it's easy, but it's people don't want to go up there and say, "I don't do this well." And so I think it's a challenge in sales throughout. It's not like selling a new car. I want a new car. Someone wants it. You just have to decide which one. We're saying that your car is not going to get you from A to B. And someone higher up's got to pay for it. So, I think it's challenging. And the market's getting more and more challenging with people almost trying to save their own skins quite a lot of the time. But no, I think the people who are innovative and people who really see worth in things and actually try and understand them instead of trying to push back do really, really well. And they're the people who move up, not the people who try and defend themselves. So, it's going to be interesting. So I'm looking forward to you coming in. Yes, people like Lorenz coming in or whoever do the training. But we aren't looking for technical training. Though we are very technical as a business, we're looking to understand the business benefits, where people have got pain, because nearly everybody, the big organisations, will have similar pain. Yeah. They might be at different levels. Some might hurt a lot, some a little. Yeah. Strangely enough, some in the middle. But but that's what we need to know. We need to then take it to our customers where we feel, we totally believe in this. Because selling something you don't believe in, or surprisingly you don't believe in, is just what a shocking job that would be.
You guys don't do it, right?
No, we don't.
Part of the reason that we decided to partner together, because you saw the benefit and knew what Tanium could bring, because you believe in it and you can see where it would benefit. There are, of course, other resellers and partners that do that, but no, that's not an experience I've ever had with FGS.
Thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment. Well, I think for 2024, massive success. Indeed. Together and for both. Yeah. I think, I'm really looking forward to it, Kate. Too. So thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
As always.
Yeah. All right then, cheers.